How do I buy a new home while selling my current one? This is a frequently asked question and one that can be easily understood once you understand what a buyer contingency is. I'm Marcy Ellison, a real estate agent based out of the Boise, Idaho area, and today we're talking about what it means to be a contingent buyer. Don't get this confused with contingencies in the contract. They are two very different things. Today we are talking about what it's like to be a contingent buyer. And home sellers, listen up too, because this is information that you will definitely want to know about. So, a buyer contingency is a situation where you want to buy a house, but you need the funds from your current house to be able to purchase that new house. So in this scenario, you are a contingent buyer. When writing an offer as a contingent buyer, there are two different ways to do that here in Idaho. First, you can be contingent on your house being listed and getting under contract and eventually sold. So in this case, your home isn't even yet listed on the market. Or second, you could just be contingent on the house selling because it's already listed for sale and may or may not already be under contract. As you can imagine, from a seller's perspective, so the current owner of the home you're hoping to buy, when they are reviewing your offer, if your offer is contingent on your house selling and it's already under contract, that is a much stronger offer than if you are just in the very beginning stages of getting your home listed on the market. With both of these options, there are set deadlines to note and follow carefully. There will be deadlines for getting your home listed in the case that it isn't yet on the market, and or for getting it under contract and then sold. And hey, if you're not a deadline kind of person, because not all of us are, be sure you have a realtor that will be dialed and on top of it for you. As you can probably imagine, there are a lot of moving parts and a lot of communication required for this process to flow successfully and ultimately see you through not one, but two successful closings. Communication needs to be strong from both your realtor, who remember will be helping you to both sell your current house and buy your new house, and then also the listing agent of the home you are trying to buy. As you can imagine, there are a lot of ins and outs of this puzzle, so it's incredibly important that you work with an agent you trust that can help you understand the process and manage those deadlines. Because again, there will be deadlines for both the house that you are selling and the house that you're buying. Now, as a seller, if you receive a contingent offer on your house, you will definitely want to make sure that you carefully review the addendum that will come with the contract. It will explain how the offer is contingent. So whether it is contingent on the house being listed or if it is contingent on the home actually selling. The differences here are key to note and fully understand. It will also outline set deadlines such as when the buyer will need to have their house under contract and or close. In our current market, contingent offers are pretty common. And for today's hopeful buyers that are hoping to sell one house and then buy a new one, you actually have a solid opportunity to get it done. A couple years ago, when the market was pretty, well, for lack of a better word, just pretty crazy and highly competitive for buyers, getting a contingent offer accepted in that environment was, well, it was no small feat. With less competition, many buyers are having their contingent offers accepted. So that is a definite plus we're increasingly seeing in our shifting market. If you are in this situation and you would like to get more details on how this process works, give us a call or shoot us a text at 208-598-3040. We would be happy to set up a discovery call to talk through more next steps with you and understand your unique situation. So that's a high-level breakdown of what it means to be a contingent buyer. And for sellers, as I mentioned earlier, this is an important concept for you to understand as well. Thank you for watching. I'm Marcy Ellison, broker by eXp Realty. Have a great day.